What's up, YouTube? Now Team Fairytoy back today, looking over some new cards that got leaked or something, whatever today. Um, yeah, I'm kind of uploading sporadically now a bit, whatever. Just because I can put out a little more content right now, so I figure I might as well, and also just to kind of do more videos like this because I like this new format I have for card discussions. Anyway, this is an I don't even know how to, whatever, let me get into the fact. So this is Light Elemental Honoli. It's a Crate Elemental, has a crate, 6k power, grade 1. It's a bulb, from everything, you can use it in anything. Anyway, let's get into the effect. So all rear guards cannot attack the Vanguard in the 5th or more battle of that turn unless a counterblast cost of 1 is paid. So I don't know what to. Is this? Oh, and then it has another effect. When it's placed in a rear guard circle, choose a face down card from your damage zone and choose a face card from your damage zone and turn it face down. So you have to counterblast to call it essentially, or you don't. No, you don't. You don't. It's so you have every if the way I'm reading this. If I'm understanding this right, if you have if like all your damage is face down, you can just call it and you don't have to worry because you can't. It's not a mandatory effect. Well, it's not mandatory to call, to go off to call it, if that makes sense. Like, it's not a cost that has to be paid, it's just an effect that happens. And if the effect can't trigger, then it can't trigger, and that's it, it fizzles. So, is this their attempt at hitting Gear Chronicle? This isn't gonna happen. The Crate Elementals they're just too niche to be of any use. I mean, there was Messiah that saw some play because, you could just throw it into stuff and, I mean, it didn't hurt. And it was, an extra drive check and it gave your grade 3s a use in your hand. No one's ever going to play this card. But, I mean, if you can have it against Gear Chronicle, it's alright, I guess, but no one's going to use it. It's an interesting concept, though. If they really, really want to stop Gear Chronicle, they should go back in time. Ha ha ha. Never make that climb booster exist ever, because that was not necessary. And honestly, they need to either hit, either the stand trigger or not History Maker. History Maker might be the card I'm thinking of. The grade 2 that on attack time leaps and make that the card needs to be boosted or something. Gosh, I don't even know. Anyway, we have new Angel Feather stuff because yay, Angel Feather! I love playing Angel Feather. It's hilarious and amazing. So this is a new stride that Hashima Rin used in the anime or whatever on yesterday. Yeah, it's been 24 hours. 20. Technically 26, but whatever, who cares? So its skill is Gem 3, Counterblast 1, all the units in your front row get 2,000 power, so it's okay, I mean, if you're just missing the mark, you can definitely hit that. And then we have the normal effect, the good effect, the reason you're going to use this card. So, oh, by the way, rip to people who have Zerachiel. Zerachiel is probably going to tank in price now, although I don't think it was that expensive to begin with, but now Zerachiel is worthless. So its rescue skill is Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. When this unit is placed on Vanguard circle, you pay the cost. If you do, choose up to the same number of rear cards from your damage zone as the number of copies of yourself in your G zone that are face up, and heal them. And then for each, do the rescue thing essentially. For each card you heal off, you deal yourself that much damage. So this card's really, really good because basically how you're I don't want to read this. Basically you can just get a bunch of rescue checks, and normally how you're probably gonna use this effect is you stride her first now because why would you? It's just better than Zerachiel. You stride her first, you get her effect off, you flip a copy of her. Then you go into Raphael or Gavriel. You go into Raphael, Gavriel, whichever you need. Or if you want to fish for triggers, you can use her, and you can flip Seabreeze, and you'll get it off twice. And then you can go into her again and flip something else, like Uriel or whatever, and then you get it off again. This is actually really, really good. I like it. I'm definitely going to be running multiples because, honestly, Angel Feather's really only ever going to Raphael and Gabrielle, so, I mean, and then you have your G units, and you still kind of have other slots to mess with. So, yeah, you definitely have the space for it. I mean, I guess you could run like 3 and then 1 Seabreeze, since Seabreeze is necessary because you're G dependent, but even then I've seen some people like just not run Seabreeze because like, well, everyone's G dependent. Like there's not really many decks that aren't anymore, so like there's no advantage to really grade 2 gaming, but I mean it's still a thing that certain decks can do. And then the last card we're going to be looking at is, I forgot her name. Anyway, back something. Anyway, she's a new unit. Rescue 2. She's the first Rescue 2 unit. And she's Genbreak 1 once per turn. Although, I mean, I don't... Okay, no. Actually, yeah, there is a way to trigger this multiple times in a turn. So, yeah, never mind. Because we have stand triggers. Then you can trigger them during your main phase with Rescue, so... There are ways to trigger this card. Anyway, her skill is Counterblast 1 and Rest herself. If the number of cards in your damage zone is 5, choose 2 cards from your damage zone, heal them, and choose one of your vanguards to deal 2 damage. This unit's okay. The issue is that you have to have 5 cards in your damage zone, but you can rescue twice. So, it's interesting because, I mean, the ability to rescue twice off one unit is really nice, but you do lose... The thing with rescue is if you don't hit anything, then, I mean... Unless, I mean... Because with this, Alright, so... Ideally, you're going to have her behind, like, a 9k or something unit. And... The thing is, with, The thing is also, too, with, like, rescue turns, now, rescuing during, like... There's a whole issue now of, the Gabriel Stride... You only get powered when you rescue during the battle phase. So, that already is kind of an issue. And then, so basically you're only rescuing at this point either for triggers or to have Broken Heart go off. Or Gabrielle, but, you know. So, essentially, I mean, you can put this upon your Vanguard, and then you could use its skill. And if you have 2 Broken Hearts, I mean, the minus power that you would... the loss of boost is mitigated by the fact that you just gained AK power. But that's kind of really it. Since if you have it behind Broken Heart, then, I mean, you're kind of hitting for about the same number anyway. Except not really, because with Broken Heart, this would be a 16k column, and then if you use the skill, Broken Heart's 13. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm bad, guys. I'm bad at math. Yeah, this unit's actually not even that great. Don't run this unit. It's okay if you can, like I said, if you can get it off where you have it behind your Vanguard, but even then, it's still kind of meh. Like if you have it behind a rear guard, you're not really... And then using the boost, too, it's... I don't know why they had it be a rest unit, honestly. Rest itself, I mean, that's kind of meh. But yeah, those are my thoughts on... Honestly, it's probably the only, like, really, really good unit. Just because it lets you rescue multiple times and all that. Which is nice, which is very, very nice. But yeah, anyway, this has been Natsu of Team Fairy Tail, signing out.